Okay, we are back with hour number 3. I believe Riclamin generously gave our last bit of Wolfsbane to a snake oil salesman, so that's awesome.
Yeah, like it's a bad thing.
Well, I didn't get bit by a werewolf, so I'm good. Just saying.
This guy's famous.
Okay. Let's bring y'all into. There we go. Got the group all together again. Isn't that awesome?
Yes, we got the band back together.
Yeah. The bunny. And 3.
The bunny who is being cuddled by a naked druid.
Yep.
The bunny accepts this.
The bunny retained his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perverted bunny.
He's like giant boobies. I like it.
It's okay. You don't have to turn me back. Just leave me with this person.
Tune into Roleplay XXX for the conclusion to this.
Oh boy. So what are you guys up to then? Riclamin, you assigned a bunch of people around it.
I don't really know how to approach this. I mean, if these people want to stay here, we kind of need to set up roles and whatnot.
You say this out loud?
Where are we?
We're all together at your entryway.
Oh, at the entryway?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get there. 'Cause I have no idea. Yeah. Okay. What's the plans of these people? That's what I say out loud.
Well, I don't
Are they
think we're
staying
staying here for very long. I think this is just a temporary safe haven until we can rest up, fix Smurrrrh Bunny, and then we were here to figure out your issues. I don't know
Right.
if those are resolved.
Your issues.
Well,
And we still
food
have the
in the
basement that
kitchen-
we haven't explored, but we're not doing that today.
The food in the kitchen was fresh, which means it had to have come from somewhere. Unless the drow brought it with them, which I doubt, then there may be a pathway to another town or village.
There was a portal, so they had teleporting abilities.
I say out loud.
This is true, but the drow would be unlikely to abandon a site like this if they had fully fortified and set a circle like that and planned to stay. They probably would not have had more rations than they could carry on them. Not an entire kitchen full of food.
Even if we have an entire kitchen full of food, I mean, I still need cooks to cook for these people. I mean, who's going to cook for these people? Smurrrrh's a bunny.
They were fine on their own. I think we just needed to give them someplace that was safe, and they've been taking care of all that stuff themselves with the rations they have. True, that's not going to last forever, but...
Okay, but that aside, I mean, like, they're safe on their own to a degree. There's no one... You need people to keep them safe. You need, like, a guard set up so that they don't... I mean, who knows what can come down that tunnel?
Well, I don't think this is the place to set them up. I think this is just temporary until we move to a different place. Someplace that's not under the influence of Paler.
We're just going to keep transporting 120 people around?
Until we can find some place to leave them.
To try
It's
to
safe.
secure this place until we have a better location to take them to. If we can secure them for now, we may be able to find someplace else that will accept them as refugees.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, they still need to be set up temporarily.
Yes.
You can't just have people with no guards and
Do
just
we
have them
have
frolicking
staff
about the
around?
manor. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Like, and then who's going to clean up after them, and et cetera, et cetera. so forth.
Do we
hooks.
have spare weaponry for them that we could arm some of the more adept people with?
I mean, I have a forge in the back room there, but I don't know if we have any blacksmiths. I haven't really spoken to any of these people.
What of the drow that we assaulted before? Do we have any of their weaponry that could be taught to somebody?
Yeah, we
At
have
least
their darts and their armor. I have a mithril greatsword. Actually, you probably would be interested. Who's our sword swinger here?
The bunny.
The bunny. Well, it's mithril. It's super light. He may be able to swing it. You never know. We can get like one of these mithril chain converted into like a little bunny armor.
I think
Wow.
if we're gonna set them up and try and find somewhere else, I mean, it's easier and a lot faster to move without people following us around.
Do you think we
Yes.
set them up here and scout for the safe place without them?
Yes,
Okay, I'm fine with that. It's your
But I
place. If
think
you're
we
fine
need-
with it.
well, I think we need to set them up for success rather than have them roam free in the manor with like no guidance whatsoever.
Supervision, I think is the word you're looking for.
It's not super. Out of
That
game for a
sounds-
second. It's not supervision. Like if we just leave them to be, knowing Sragg, they'll just be like, eh.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're like,
So
stay away
dumb.
from us. Stay away from us stuff.
We
Imagine
live
you'd be watching them all the
Well,
time.
there's not a lot of stuff, but there's specific things that need to be like not touched, like that statue, the glass statue, and you know,
Yeah.
statues in particular of people that I know or would recognize or may know.
Can I do a gather information to see if they've some sort of hierarchy of something?
Let's see.
So vague.
No, let me make
Why don't
that
we just gather the
specific.
people up and
Since
like
you didn't give
address
me
them?
information on what you're gathering information on,
No,
no.
sorry.
So if the people have
Why
a
do-
leader.
Why don't we get them all together, ask them
Okay.
what their plans are, and then basically if they want to stay here, then we need to set up, something to help them out. So, because the weapons in the forge right now are useless. They're so old. They're basically brittle.
I could totally answer this for you. What are your
Right.
plans? Continue not dying. Do you have a leader? Look at the guy on the donkey.
Right?
My gather information would be to see if they have any sort of hierarchy since I left the town, other than me. Roll it.
Okay. That'll be fine.
I'm
You can roll.
looking for whatever like diplomatic or not diplomatic, but political structure they have in place. Like if we were to leave, like are we talking Lord of the Flies is about to happen?
Who has the conch shell?
Yeah, Lord of the Flies is happening.
He said he was going to do that. I mean, I can help him out.
Okay.
I mean, it's not much better, but it's better.
Let's see. Okay. Y'all.
Kind of
Give me
trying to
just a
corral
minute
them.
and I will answer that. Y'all move forward. You are going to be pointed to a leader.
Can he use like a diplomacy to like gather them up?
Snake oil salesman.
No. He's not the leader.
Can he use like a diplomacy to like gather up the people so they're all in one place and they're not like all over the place?
I don't need diplomacy to do that based on their reverence for me. I can just
No, you can
do
just
that.
fly up in the air and be like, "Donkey man!" yes, yes, yes.
assemble.
Gather round the donkey man.
I actually have an 8 diplomacy if that will help. As a out of character thing.
Yeah, what?
I have 8 to my diplomacy check if that will help.
I'm 12, so if I fail royally, I'll need your help probably.
This is gonna get messy. I see it already.
What's going on?
Working on it.
Okay.
He's figuring out what he wants to do with us, other than burn us in a
You're going-
fire and put us in a stew.
You're going to be pointed to a man named, they call him Elder Schmidt.
I flew on that guy's plane.
Yeah, Captain Schmidt.
Greetings, I'm Captain Schmidt.
I am Captain Schmidt.
If you are in the next Die Hard movie, you will
Damn
notice
it,
that I
Jim!
am the
I'm a
villain.
doctor, not a leader. I mean,
Who the hell's calling at this time? Catherine's in bed.
Okay. All right.
In the meantime, while we're waiting,
Meanwhile,
person I needed to talk to is away from headset. So there goes that idea.
say what?
No, I needed everybody here for this discussion.
All right.
You can hear
my
me.
group
Rick can't though.
needing to rest to gain better spells if we're going to go down into the basement area again. Because she was not prepared for that before, she can make herself much more effective if she can rest and call to the spirits of the wild for the proper spells for such an assault. I need my spells. I'm a full caster. Come on, man. I'm a full
Oh.
caster with like cantrips and second level spells left.
Anyway.
Come on.
Maybe we'll catch Rick up when he gets back. But what I'm
All right.
saying, along the same lines of what Adara was saying, is that I need to rest up to get new spells
Okay.
before we can head in to the basement.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's back.
Sorry.
Okay,
Who's
Sragg's
calling?
still trying to figure out how the political structure of the city, this refugee band, is set up. Adara and I were just saying that we need to both rest and get our spells back for the next day before we do anything. And I'll also explain
Yeah, we're
to you at
both full
that time.
casters and we're kind of screwed right now because we have no spells.
Yeah, we're both running on fumes.
Okay.
I'll explain also to the party that I have some ideas of something that might fix Smurrrrh. But I need to sleep to get Palor's grace. But
I tell Colby he might want to set up some sort of temple or shrine in one of the rooms inside the
it's too big.
house.
I can't. It's too big.
What's too big?
I
Sorry.
can't summon the temple. It's too big.
No, you're a cleric. I meant like take one of the rooms.
You make it a
Like-
shrine to Palor?
Yeah.
There's some sort of magic, and I don't know if it's divine, surrounding this place and protecting it. And oh God, let me.
Yes. You do.
I do know it. I do know.
No,
how to screw
no,
with this?
that's something else. I'm sorry. I'm responding out loud to someone typing.
Okay.
But
Well,
he knows who the paladin is or whatnot. So and I don't know.
Okay, he knows from the
Would he be
book
able to-
it's your dad's house, and your dad followed St. Cuthbert, so
Okay.
But I
Well, he
don't
doesn't know that
what's-
my dad followed that, but
No,
or does
okay.
he? Is it in the book? I guess he would if it's in the book.
Well, if there's
It's in the book.
okay. Well, then your father is a worshiper of Saint Cuthbert, which means I don't think I should erect a shrine to Palor for fear of disrupting whatever is protecting us here.
Is there any way to find out what is protecting us here? Or where it's coming from, or
DM.
what it is, like who it is.
Would you be able to do like an intellect check for that? Religion or something?
Religion
Colby
check,
could
I
give
think.
it a shot to try to locate where it's coming from if he was really looking for it.
Can I detect magic to figure out what it is, or knowledge check? What would I do?
Once you begin doing detect, okay, this would be like a knowledge religion and a detect magic. And basically, you're going to, I can tell you this much, from the upper level, you're going to get that it's coming from the basement somewhere after thorough investigation.
That's my knowledge religion.
Okay. And while you were down there, you didn't see anything that would have told you what it was. It's like there was nothing that you saw while you were there that would say why it's coming from down there. But
So
that's
I
where
know-
it's coming from.
Okay.
So
Did I
he's-
burn a
there's
detect
no way
for
he
that?
can tell like what the feeling he gets, who it is.
St.
Hmm?
Cuthbert's good.
Yeah, he's neutral.
He's neutral.
Mhm.
That's odd. That is definitely
Lawful
odd.
neutral.
He's like a red pally.
Yeah.
It's odd. It's odd that there's a protection for evil on here. Then
They don't like evil. He doesn't like evil. He's like all about revenge.
Yep.
really neutral and against with that
Yeah,
lawful neutral.
it's because of his history.
It's interesting. Shrek, did I burn a detect magic for that?
No. You don't have to burn it for that.
Anyway, I'm not erecting a shrine to Palor until I know what's causing this.
All right, it's fair enough. Did you transmit everything you had occurred that you said it's coming from the basement or whatever, or are you just keeping that to yourself?
Yeah. There's something. Whatever's causing this field is coming from below us.
I see.
Do I know it's divine or
Yeah.
it's divine of some sort? So I'm even less inclined to erect a shrine till we know more. The gods are finicky. Let's say that.
Okay. So until we know, we shouldn't mess with it. Okay. I still think
I feel Taylor's like evil eye on me. I'm like, you know you're petty. Or
Yeah.
finicky. Don't give me that.
and I'm sure there's got to be someone in this group that is like considered one of the better cooks. So we can start feeding some of these people instead of, rationing out food.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of one priority. Another priority would be just trying to find out if any of these people are guards capable or guardsmen capable, so that we can outfit them with I don't know, any items we have in spare and just help them defend
How about-
themselves.
How about we
Hunters.
gather everybody close?
And then also, sorry, if there's a blacksmith in there, then they can outfit themselves as well, in addition to whatever we give them. And then everyone can be at least armed and at least, civilian militia. Which could
Is
only
there an
help
open
them.
space in the back that we could have an assembly?
There's enough room. You might be able to bring everyone together.
Okay, just wherever we can have everybody gather. Let's do that. Spread the word.
All right. People start gathering up in the back for your assembly. They run through looking for everyone. Okay. Your people are assembled.
Okay, thanks everybody for showing up. We are planning on getting you all to safety into another city. This is just a temporary situation, but until we find that, we have to make do with this. So to do that, we'll need cooks, guards, smiths, anything to help keep everybody safe till we can find a new home.
Okay.
Do we have any cooks available?
Where are we?
Y'all are all in the back currently in the larger area.
Like, okay. Just kind of all crowded in there.
Yes. There are a couple of cooks. Elderly women, step forward. Say that they think they can handle what you need.
Okay.
3 of them.
Find a fully stocked kitchen. Keep everybody fed. Who speaks for your people, by the way?
That'd be Elder Schmidt.
Where are you, Elder Schmidt? Actually, I know who he
Greetings.
is.
Yeah, he steps forward. Elder Jack Schmidt. What? What is it?
Does he know Jack Schmidt?
He knows some stuff, that's for sure.
So, Elder Schmidt, are your people okay with this so far?
All right, good. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, so far, seems everything's fine. I hope y'all don't mind. I've had Brent start setting up in your blacksmithing area. He was the town smith. He managed to make it out alive.
That's excellent.
Does he have an assistant or an apprentice to help him, or is he the only man?
He's the only one. They were killed, unfortunately. But he also has some training in the militia.
Do you have anybody else with that would be suitable guard? Oh,
I'm afraid not. Most of them stayed so we could make it out.
Is there anyone Brent could train? Or is it...
We have some retired guardsmen. They might be able to help.
better than nothing.
The crossbows. The crossbow.
I'll unfold the portable hole and take out
Okay.
the jump in to grab everything. Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'll,
Colby unfolds it. Ah!
I'll reach in or somehow pull out the 4 rapiers and the mithril.
How many men?
Intimidate rapiers.
How many men could you possibly? How many men are
rapiers.
possibly guardsmen? I ask Elder Schmidt.
4 of them.
Plus Brent or Brent.
4
plus
of them. Brent plus 4.
Okay.
So
Now,
we have
do you also
5
have?
people who actually know weapons?
Do you have any? I don't know, doctor or healer or cleric within your group?
There is an alchemist. There were a few more, but they've had unfortunate accidents along the way.
The alchemist Ost, Nightbreeze.
Yes, you know him.
Is he also a healer?
Miracle worker, that man.
Ah, I see. Yes. He's quite an entertaining fellow.
Colby's got one eyebrow raised.
Anything he sets out to do, he accomplishes, in a manner of speaking.
Huh? In a manner of speaking.
He has never, ever failed, depending on how you look at it.
What about, is everyone just going to take care of themselves here, or is it clean up after yourself, or would you have people do that? Do you have anyone skilled in masonry?
Yeah, there are a couple. Yeah. We could start setting the place back into order for you.
Or carpentry? I mean, also just to defend yourselves, if you could possibly fortify some of the areas on the doorways.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can see to it. I'll have it all taken care of. And I'm assuming this must be your house then, so you're Master Milner.
I am, yes.
All right, then.
And you guys are welcome to stay as long as you need.
Well, actually,
Provided
when we
you-
originally stepped through, you assigned me to the stable, but I will take lead if need be.
You're in good hands with Donkey in there. Smarter than he looks.
Well, you could say I didn't know Jack Schmidt.
Here,
Very
Jack,
good,
here's
sir.
4 mithril rapiers and 5 sets of mithril chain. Wait, do any of you guys wear mithril chain? I say to the party that I'm with.
My armor's adequate for the time being.
If there's anything else, I can take care of it for you.
Out of game for a second. Where's the water source in this place?
Actually, you will find running through the kitchen area, there is fresh water.
Just
Also
constantly
running, constantly running.
Okay.
You have indoor plumbing.
Yeah, I was just wondering. So fresh water's probably from like the waterfall area or
Look,
something.
exactly got them indoor outhouses.
Yeah, you do actually. You have the indoor outhouses as well.
Okay, so I'll tell Jack Schmidt about the statues and their significance to me.
Okay.
And that the glass one is especially off limits to people.
I was giving you crap, by the way. His name's Walter.
His name is Walter?
Yeah, not Jack Schmidt. Walter Schmidt.
Walter Schmidt.
I kind of like Jack Schmidt.
Oh, well, keep him Jack if you want.
Yeah, this is better.
Okay, Jack Schmidt.
Anyways, I'll explain that the glass one is especially off limits.
Very good, sir.
And
Go in the basement.
also there's a statue of my father, and that room, no one's allowed to go in there. There's a trap door to the basement in it that we're not sure what is below or what could still be below.
We're planning on
Okay.
investigating that tomorrow.
We'll see to it.
As Colby says, we plan on investigating that tomorrow when we're all rested.
So, is it y'all all four are there? You're there with them too, Bunny Smurrrrh?
I'm with the
He's with the
druid. Yeah,
He's
wherever she
snuggling their
goes.
bosoms.
So, Druid, are you there with them?
Yes, since I have not been told that we're allowed to rest yet, yes.
Okay.
Do you have any?
Keep going.
Do you have any carpenters? Anyone who could set up beds for your crew? I mean, sleeping on bedrolls and in tents can't be that comfortable. There's plenty of rooms inside my manor. I mean, if you could set up any type of bunks or anything of the sort.
We have any
If-
wood, he whispers, Rick.
If you wish, I will see to all of this for you.
All right.
So I speak in your name then, Master Riclamin?
Yes, definitely. And I'll come straight to you if I for updates or if I should need anything.
Very good, sir. I will take care of it at once. Riclamin, add butler to your inventory. No.
Hold
Okay.
on. Is he a mount?
Hey, party.
Only if he gets bonuses.
It's time to rest up. We got a big day
All right.
ahead of us tomorrow.
I'm setting it up for you so you actually have wait staff, sort of. You should like your cooks. That's all I could come up with so far. It's the placeholder.
Where is he?
It's in the kitchen.
That's hilarious.
Did you like the witches of Eastwick?
Bunch of old ladies. Here's a cauldron.
Bubble, bubble, toilet trouble.
Okay, so how much gear do these guardsmen need? Because I have some extra stuff on me. Like, how much? What don't they have?
Basically, they're starting with 0.
Yeah, right.
But I'm putting Brent on that. So he there's enough unfinished stuff in there. He can get them armed and armored on his own.
Okay, well, we could always just go to Brent and say, like, here, we have this extra stuff. Could this help you?
Pretty much. It would
I'll
just
give him
add
everything.
speed to how quickly I get them equipped.
Okay.
I'll give him
I
all the.
could assign one of them to attempt to train others.
Well, he said Brent has militia training, so he's going to take care of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do need to know exactly how many sets of armor you give me, how many weapons you give me. That's all I need is a number. And then from that
You
point
can
forward, I will.
4 hand crossbows, 8 mithril rapiers, 5 sets of mithril chain, and 1 mithril greatsword.
Don't you still have, like, full plates too from, like, the evil cleric?
Yeah, I just don't want to give that to them because it might be evil.
But the blacksmith could use it, melt it down, and, like, make it
Take
into
it to the
something.
blacksmith specifically, see if he can melt it down.
Well, I
Into
need to get it
evil.
identified first because we know that it's magical.
Right.
Is it?
We never had a chance to actually determine what its exact properties were.
Well, it just so happens it's been a day since I've done any of that.
Okay, so I give him everything that we listed there.
I have three identifies that
All right.
whatever you want, you pick. I'll tell you what it says.
I'm gonna keep the monk stuff in there for now.
Okay. So you get the monk stuff set aside. You're basically just identifying the armor, shield from the evil cleric, right?
Yeah.
All right. The armor was just straight +3 armor. It was engraved.
Engraved with the paler symbol.
Yep.
Hey,
Now
out
the
of game,
shield.
blacksmith wise,
Yeah,
can you like get
yeah.
rid of that?
Rick, this is identified. Never mind.
Okay.
The shield is a 3 spell turning.
Yep.
Plus
The shield
3.
is a +3, and the three spells in a day it will turn back on the caster. That looks exactly like the evil symbol.
But that can be rectified, right? Like that's not a game. That's not something that like it. An item isn't inherently evil unless it's imbued
Right.
with evil, right?
Right.
It's okay.
It's just ugly.
Right.
Dude,
Okay.
me
I mean, you could
especially.
still have like +5 armor of awesomeness, and it's pink chainmail.
Okay, so as I'm going out this, I hold
Not
the shield
aesthetically
to Rick
pleasing.
and say, "Are you? Do you use a shield, Rick?
Yeah, I do.
Are you interested in this shield?
What does it do again?
Turns spells 3 times a day. It'll reflect a spell. That's a great.
Otherwise, it's a
oversimplification.
+3 heavy steel shield.
Does it do that on friendly spells?
How does that
Anything.
effect work? Is it instantaneous?
Yeah. How does,
There's a spell turning mechanic that you have to look up, and some crazy stuff happens when when you turn and then return. It's hilarious.
okay, but does that work on friendly spells? Like friendly aggressive? Like, is there a specific? Do I have to say like?
You'll have to tell me how the mechanics work.
spell turning. Let me.
Look it up. Spell turning. That's what it's called? Spell turning?
Anyway,
Yep.
well, you decide if you want it
The
based
shield,
on the research
yes.
you're about to do.
The
I'm gonna
armor.
go get it fixed because the symbol that's on it can't be on it.
Right. I wouldn't want it with that symbol on it myself.
So if you give me a minute, I'm gonna go see Brent, the blacksmith, and have this
Uh-huh.
fixed.
Now, if I had my armor with the plus, with as good as that set of armor is with my bonuses, then I'd be quite ecstatic. But I don't even know if that's possible.
You're literally a meat shield.
I'd love the +3, but can't say no to what I got on my armor.
Yeah.
Which can that be done? Can you improve armor to like other pluses?
Yeah, every time you modify, you risk you can stack, but every time your stack gets higher, you risk it blowing up.
Right. Because I got like +1 plate armor, but
Okay.
be low.
Spells and spell-like effects targeted on you are turned back upon the original caster. This turns only spells that have you as a target. Effect and area spells are not affected. Spell turning also fails to stop touch range spells. But a charmed person spell cast on you could possibly turn back on the caster and possibly enable you to use the charm effect on that individual.
Okay.
But a fireball could not be turned back.
Wait. Oh, my I forgot that spell. You said that spell turning doesn't affect touch attacks.
Yeah.
My poor bird. That was a touch attack that you had returned to my bird.
Oops.
But
Yeah.
Magically alive.
then it dies because its owner is dead.
Well, that's not what killed it.
No, but it
Wasn't
would
it
have
arrows
made
that killed it?
No.
It,
Renhall killed
it,
it.
I'm going to
would
warn
have
you.
made that
Rick.
particular encounter entirely different.
Okay,
Yeah.
so mechanics wise, does it reflect heal spells done to me?
No, they're touch.
Okay.
Most are touch.
And it doesn't
Not
affect area
all,
effects,
but
so you,
Everything I use, Rick, is a touch. You'll be able to get healed.
or an area of effect, which won't affect.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing to point out, though, is if someone shoots you with the ray, it'll turn that around.
But if I'm hitting you with a good ray, it'll bounce back on me. It's all good.
Like spellfire, just
Well,
Holy
that,
shit, that's awesome.
I need that shield.
Yes, you
All of
do.
a sudden, he's like, yes.
Not just before you said spellfire, I need that shield. As soon as you said spellfire is reflected, I need that shield.
Okay, so we went and saw Brett. Is it Brett?
Yeah.
Brent.
Yep,
Brent.
Brent.
And Brent, I need you to get rid of this hideous paler symbol.
I can melt that down, no problem.
No, the shield has to stay intact.
Altering it, I can't promise the effect will be unchanged.
Can you just make it a happy face instead of the evil face?
Still
I
on
mean, it's
top
so
of
similar.
it,
I
so
hold
that
up
it
the
doesn't
table
look
for
like it
you.
currently does. Have
I
him throw
can-
some paint on it.
What if we gave you
I-
extra materials? Could you use those extra
Possibly
materials?
something with the same level of magic.
I don't know if I have any magic.
Same level of magic.
I could possibly alter it into a symbol of Norel, maybe.
I have a cold iron rapier.
no.
Does that help?
Of who? No.
The death god?
No.
Would you alter
What's
it to
wrong with you?
St. Cuthbert?
What's wrong with you?
Just mean, David.
I can try.
I-
But I don't know if he's going to like it.
I get it.
I look at Colby. I'm like, it's either this or no one uses it. I mean,
What symbol are you talking about? What?
St. Cuthbert.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I can try.
St. Cuthbert and I are cool.
Do you know what St. Cuthbert symbol looks like? I mean, there's a few around the house if you seen it.
No promises, man. There's not a lot of. Oh dear.
I also heard you're trying to outfit, I guess, yourself and some of the guardsmen. We can actually help out with that.
Yeah, that would really help alleviate some of the stress on me.
All right.
Brent, you take as much time as you need with this. It is imperative that the shield is intact. Its magical properties are very important to us.
So how many sets of armor?
How picky are you about what it looks like?
If there's
The
no
tower
symbol
shield?
on it, that's okay too.
Oh, I can't do that. It's going to look like something.
As long as it doesn't look like it has to be in the realm of good or neutral, no evil. Give me a minute. I'll go
Maybe
get the
that
book.
tree guy.
The tree?
I don't know. Or give me just set it over there. Let me look at it and think.
All right. Now, how many sets of armor and weapons do you need? 5?
Sure, that'll guard the back door.
How many would you need?
Whatever you give me, I'll put to use.
A rapier any good for any of you?
I can make somebody use it.
Yeah, I
Alright.
start pulling the shit out and like rapiers,
I'm
mithril
like, here's
armor.
a cold iron rapier.
Everything that you're handing him, he's hanging up on racks. He'll inspect it, make sure it's suitable. I'll start arming them. So
Across the,
I've got
the regular
9
compass
rapiers.
breastplate. This is the non-magical one.
Okay.
And I tell him this isn't magical, but that symbol also has to be erased from it.
If at all possible.
Armor etching's not nearly so bad. The shield is shaped to it. I can get rid of the etching. Just a little acid scrub.
Oh, is the shield shaped like an ugly sun?
Yes.
Oh, that's the issue.
Yeah.
So
You
can
make
he
it
add-
happy,
seriously,
son.
it is a giant evil holy symbol.
Right.
You just
So
turn
I'm
the
gonna
crown
have to-
upside down and it's pay lore.
Hold it upside down.
No, turn the frown upside
See-
down.
It's about the same size, though. I'm going to have to.
What if I gave you my tower shield here, and you could possibly use that in conjunction with this other shield to kind of make something. Is that
He's
at all
eyeing
possible?
that suit of armor that you gave him that was magical, that you're wanting the etching off of, right? I could possibly consume the metal from this to make that into something else at the same level of enchantment.
The breastplate? The cult leader's breastplate?
Yeah, his
Oh, yeah,
his
the DM,
stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't think any of us wanted it.
That
Tell
would
yours.
work.
Take it. +3 breastplate. Bye-bye.
It was +3 full plate.
Full plate. It's all good.
That'll work.
Plus my shield? He still needs my shield?
Yep.
Okay. In addition, he needs the other shield, so 2 shields in the full plate to make 1 shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give
There's
him the
gonna be
regular
some scrap
breastplate
left
and
over,
say, use this if you need it. Otherwise, scratch that disgusting symbol off it and let somebody use it.
All right, I'm going to have to get to work. Just
Okay, so
make
are
sure
you-
I'm undisturbed.
Are you writing down what we're giving him?
Yep.
Silver dagger. It's got to be handy. There's werewolves around here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see here. Does he need oil at all
He'll use whatever you give him.
for his forge to burn fire, burn hotter? He'll use whatever I give him.
Yep.
Mhm. He will put it to use for one means or another.
If
6
nothing
flasks-
else, he'll make grenades out of it.
6 flasks of oil then to him. Before I do this, Smurrrrh, do you have a belt? I just need to know. Do you have a belt?
Smurrrrh squeaks. Look at my inventory.
I don't know your inventory. Do you actually have a belt in your bag that we have on the table?
I don't know. Let me check. Probably, yeah, some kind. I don't know what's on it though. Off the top of my head. Belt of Giant Strength.
So, to the blacksmith, this would be quite handy. I ask him, "Do you need this belt of many pockets?"
He looks at it, eyes it.
You could put a lot of things in this belt.
Yes, I'll take that.
Does it not have a shield on it too? Or is that some other one?
The belt?
Oh no, that's the belt of Tricks and Sundry that I have.
Yeah, it's just a belt. It's a good belt.
I have a.
I know exactly where to take that.
Here's a +1 longbow / quarterstaff / never mind, you can't have this, druid.
Oh, she's
Right, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Car.
So takes that and hangs it up on the wall too. Whatever else.
That's the one that flips between the two. It's either a longbow or a quarterstaff.
All right. So I got 5 mithril chain, 4 hand crossbows, 9 rapiers, 1 cold iron, 8 mithril, a silver dagger, belt of many pockets, and a +1 longbow quarterstaff.
Cold iron rapier, you said, and silver dagger, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So just remove those from your inventories. They are gone.
And he took my tower shield.
He took your tower shield and that suit of armor and that other shield, and he is currently working on making you a new shield.
Okay. What else do I have here? Okay. Think I'm good for Brent. Yeah, I don't think this is any good. Where's Mr. Schmidt?
He was standing near the pool when you last saw him.
How old is Mr. Schmidt?
He seems pretty old.
Like him, like weak?
No, he's actually seemed rather spry.
Spry and kind of okay.
Uncommonly for the age that he appears to be.
Okay, so I want to approach Mr. Schmidt. I have some things for him as well. So as I
Okay.
walk up to Mr. Schmidt.
Mhm.
Greetings, Schmidt. I have some stuff I forgot that might be of use to you.
Okay.
Do you have any need of this haversack?
No, sir. I will be fine.
Do you know anyone who could use it?
You could try that Ost character.
Right. What about a ring, necklace, or maybe this silken clothing that seems to be a little blood-stained?
No, thank you, sir.
Can anyone clean it?
We could definitely have something done with that, yes.
All right.
You gotta burn it.
Does anyone need any of the jewelry for anyone?
Takes the blood-stained clothing. He's not eyeing your jewelry at all, but he's definitely taking the blood-stained clothing.
Right. And I found that out in the southwest of here, amongst some hill giants. Do you know anyone who could
Calls
use
someone, hands the clothing off. Yes, get that to the lab, have it analyzed. No. Take care of that at once.
What's the toolkit? Just out of curiosity.
Usually it's a kit containing tools.
What kind of tools?
Depends on the kit.
Open it up and look.
It was a general. It
was
was
a
a
what?
general travel kit. It was a repair kit.
A repair kit. Okay.
Man, you guys have
Basically,
lots of
it's all
loot from all the
metal.
party members you've looted.
Yeah. Thanks.
We do.
That's one good thing to the constant murder spree, isn't it? Keeping
I
up
think
with
it
all
was.
this stuff.
Okay. All right. So back to Brent. Ask him if he needs the standard toolkit to help him out.
Which he'll take and set on the counter beside him. Just
Great.
most
In
of
case
the ones
anything
were not.
breaks.
Yep.
And the last place I don't want to go. Let's go find Ost.
All right. You head over. You pop the door open. You see there's a green smoke cloud in the top part of the study there. And he's still working with something. He doesn't seem to hear you coming in.
Is he concentrating?
Yes.
All right.
Picks up the file.
It's a study, right? So there's paper and
Yep.
like pens and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like
Mm-hmm.
take the haversack, put the artisan tools in it.
Uh-huh.
What else would he possibly use? Put the scroll of resist acid in there. The note saying it's a scroll of resist acid.
Okay.
What was the? I can't remember what this potion is. It's potion of remove something.
Paralysis.
Paralysis. Okay. So he doesn't need that.
You hope.
So you carried that, you picked it out of your pocket there? You're holding that potion?
No,
You didn't take it out?
I didn't take it up.
Dang it. Okay.
Put the I don't know why these put some of the feathers in the haversack.
My feathers.
A few feathers into the haversack. I don't know what good they'd be.
Hang on. I need to roll. Listen, check. Yay! He turns. Sees you.
Okay.
Yes.
I have some items that you might like, Ost. I'm just putting them into this haversack. You can have this haversack.
He trots over and picks it up.
I tell him what's in it.
Picks up the feather and looks at it.
Long spooners, lockpicking tools.
And into the pot it goes.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Takes the scroll out.
I tell him it's a scroll of resist acid.
Rolls it up.
Puts it in the pot.
Into the pot.
Looks over at the bag. Takes the pot. Pours it into the bag and starts shaking it.
What about the artisan tools? Did he take them out? The alchemist
Nope.
artisan tools?
No,
No.
no, I didn't.
Goofball. All right.
Miracle worker, miracles.
Yeah. All right.
Miracles.
That's it. And I tell him,
He
all right.
pours it back out of the haversack. And
That's awesome.
little filled vials land on the counter.
What? Oh dear lord.
He's a miracle worker.
He is a miracle worker.
Yeah, he's
We'll
pretty
let
awesome.
them sit overnight
All right.
under low heat. What else can I do for you?
I think that's everything that I have to give you for the time being.
Well, I will just make sure no one messes with these then. And if you don't mind, I saw some rather interesting ingredients I would love to play with.
Just don't cause any undue harm or fires.
There will not be a single undue
Undo-
fire.
I hear this as
I
I'm going
undo
by for
harm.
some reason. I say, don't cause do one either.
Any mess you create, you make sure you clean it up, okay?
Yes.
But
Any
carry
mess I
on.
create will be gone.
Carry on, Ost. And I walk out.
Okay.
I have a soft spot for this guy.
Mhm.
Oh, that's funny. I like it.
This guy and his hijinks, he's staying around. Just FYI.
Fair enough. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I got rid of quite a few things.
You unloaded, man. You unloaded like 90% of the crap I had on me.
Yeah, and I found a use for everyone.
Did
I'm
anyone
shocked and-
suspect? Yeah. Well, let's take a break here, actually. We needed a break, right?
Yep. We are on break. We'll see you guys on the other side.